In this video, we're going to go through page 107 and we're going to talk about rotations as part of transformation geometry. So, in the live class, we will have gone through question 1, so 10.19. So, I'm going to go through question 2 here, 10.2. So, we're told in the question, the flag from a mailbox is given. Draw the flag when moved by rotating the flag anti-clockwise. So you can underline anti-clockwise through 70 degrees, so 70 degrees, about point P. So what we're being asked to do, so first of all, anti-clockwise is going that direction. So we're moving it like this. We're told it's through 70 degrees, so it's going to move 70 degrees that way. And it's about point P. So there would always have to be a fixed point. So what we're doing basically, if that was our object, we're moving it point P, we're going anti-clockwise, and we're rotating it something like that. So how do I do that then? So what I do is, first of all, I'm going to draw a line out from P at 70 degrees. So get your protractor. We won't use these in a while. Your center goes at P and your zero line goes along this black line here. Now we're going to count 70 degrees. So 70 degrees is, so we're going from the inside, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 is there. Mark a line, 2H pencil, and draw a light line out. So what I've just done now is I've moved this whole line, A, D and P, I've moved that line 70 degrees. So what we can do to find these points along that line is we now, as the name suggests, we rotate it. So we rotate, take D, P is our center, lightly rotate it around, go to A, rotate it around. Now, that would be your new D1, and that would be your new A1. Alright, the next thing we need to do now is point C and B. So, first of all, this is one line. We rotated it 70 degrees. But C and B are on different lines. So we will need to draw a line to P and rotate that point 70 degrees separately. So what we do is join C to P, and now using this line as your baseline, so P is still your center, but this new line that we've just drawn to C is your baseline. So again, it's 70 degrees, so 0 up to 70. We can mark it off, draw a light line up, and what that is basically now is we have rotated this line 70 degrees to here. So again, we do the same thing then. My compass is just falling apart. 2 seconds. So we're going to do the same thing. We're taking, center is P, go to C, rotate it around until it hits your new C line. So that is C1. Now you do the same for every single point. Right? So every single point needs to be joined back to P, your angle acquired, and then rotate it around. So A is there, B is next. Join B to P. Now again, P is your center. 0 along this B line. So every line you do becomes the new baseline. Mark off 70, Slightly join it out. Rotate it around. Where it cuts, that line drawn at 70 degrees is your new B1. Then we can go and heavy it all in. So then you just look to see what joins to what. So D joins to C, B joins to A, okay, that is our flag rotated anti-clockwise. So anti-clockwise is that direction at 70 degrees. So we've caught the flag, rotated 70 degrees. So as the questions get harder, it's really important to do one point at a time. So join your line, join your point to your fixed point, apply your angle, rotate that around, and then label it. Because if you join all your lines and draw your lines here, you won't know which joins to what, or which one is 70 degrees. Okay, so I want you to go and try question 10.2 yourself. So you can pause the video now, go try 10.21. Just going to focus this. Yeah, so you should be able to see it now. I want to try 10.21 yourself. I'm just going to go through 10.22 next. So, reading the question, rotate the given house anti-clockwise, so anti-clockwise is that direction, through 75 degrees about point P. So, what we do, same process, you join each point to P. So we're going to do one at a time. A joins to P. That now becomes your baseline. Apply 75 degrees, which is there, on your protractor. P, extend it out. Rotate A around. Label it as you go. That is A1. Next we have, I'll do E next with the base. So E joins to P, and this is a process you just learned. Same process all the time. E joins to P, that becomes your baseline. .75 degrees because your angle is in the question. Rotate it around. Keep all these lines nice and light. That is E1. Now I'm going to do D. .75 degrees. Rotate D around. P is your center. Take your distance to D. Rotate it around. And that will be your D1. Next we have B. That's your baseline. $75. Rotate it around. There. That is A1. We have one more point to go. Join P to C. 75 degrees. There. Rotate it around. That actually comes in the same point as B. So rotate it around, comes out, and then that is C1. Then we can join the dots. Now, as you're drawing, although you can just join the dots, which is correct to do so, as you're drawing, it's good practice to get in the habit of just using sliding set squares, because if you are a small bit out, you can kind of just do your best fit line. Now that's okay, that's perfect for me. But you can do your best fit line just to make sure the shape and the squareness of the house stays. Okay. Okay, so that's our main house. We now have to get the doorway. So straight away we know that B joins to D for the top of the doorway, so we can do that. And now we don't actually have to draw any more angles, because we can just rotate this around and it should hit off that line. That'll hit there. Do your next one, which is there, bottom of the doorway, rotate it around. Where it hits the bottom line, 2 points on your doorway. Now we can use parallel lines. And now we have our doorway drawn. So again, you can see there that I use my sliding set squares just to keep all these lines parallel and keep these two lines parallel as well. And that will just result in a better image for you in the end. Keep these lines nice and lightly. Again, as always, I've drawn them a little bit heavier so you can see what I'm doing, but keep these lines as light as possible.